Hello, everyone. Oh gosh, it seems like almost 2 weeks ago since I was last on here. Okay, so hi, it's Lainey Baine, and thank you for joining me. So we've got Rosaline or Rosaline and Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Well, welcome. Whereabouts are you, Rosaline or Rosaline? See what part of the world you're in. So, and Alison. Hi, Alison. Thank you. Sorry, I just bought me a bottle of water. Anyway, stay in my hair. Dear me, it's a very warm day today. So, hi, Nikki. Michelle would like absolutely love a message from Spirit World. Mini reading, please. Let's hope so. There, then, Michelle. Okay, let's say this is Anglesey. Oh, flipping heck, that's just up the road from Essex, isn't it? And a bit. Okay. Hello, Tons. Hi, Lainey. Hope you're well. Watching from Australia. Flipping heck, international. I love it. And Wales. I know it's Wales, but it's just to the left-ish of Essex, so we'll sort it there. Okay, then. So, right, let's go from here. So, people are asking for readings and stuff, but this is about crystal animals as well. So, if you're not been on here before, I use crystal animals, but also spirit and my guides, etc. Okay, so I know, Rosalind, it is a beautiful place. I haven't been there for a few years, but it is stunning Wales. Okay, Danielle. Okay, and Bernadette. Hi, Bernadette Connolly and Kim Burns. Hello, and Gemma. Oh gosh, you're all joining now, right? So as you're coming on, I'm going to go to our first little bunny, which was Rosalind, who is in Anglesey in Wales. Okay, so let's have a look there. Rosalind, have you got a particular animal you'd like me to read for you? Um, Let's see if I've actually got it. What I've got here, if I've got it in my little collection, my ever-growing collection. And I've got a new box to store them all in as well, in one big box now, in little compartments. So it's great, like a little posh little um, briefcase. It's quite cool. Anyway, right. So Laura, hi Laura. Chloette. What a great name that is, Chloette. All right. Michelle loves my beautiful accent. That's called Essex, love, innit? But thank you. You don't have any animals. That's absolutely fine. I've got the crystal animal, so I'll choose one for you, Rosalind. Okay. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct, Rosalind. I will, thank you. I'm just being drawn to this one in particular. Okay, Rosalind. All right, let's have a look at this. So, Rosalind, I've been drawn to this particular elephant here. Let's see if I can get the light on it. Okay. Now, if you know the name of the crystal itself, you can put it up in the comments, okay? Because some I know, some I don't, all right? But this one's chosen for Rosalind Arnold. So, Rosalind, get ready to type yes, no, etc. All right? So, let me move that here. Now, Rosalind, would you understand, please? I feel like there's a lot on your mind at the moment. We could say that's for everyone, but the fact is, here I feel there's very much. It's almost like it's causing you a lot of consternation, a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration. And I just feel like I want to say frustration because I just feel like I just want to make a decision and get it on with it, if that makes sense to you. And I just get here as well is that it involves others. I just get the it involves others, family especially, but also I feel like it's to do with work, but I feel like new opportunities for you or a change in circumstances is what I'm getting there. So hopefully that makes sense to you, please. Um, I also feel like it involves, I say the family, but I feel like it involves children as well, or younger people around you. And I just get the impression here that family is very important to you, but I also feel like I don't know if there's been like um, a split or even a split might just mean that they've moved out or they've just gone somewhere else or whatever. Okay. And it's a house moves. Thank you. Ha ha ha. Okay. So I just feel there that I don't know if one of yours can't join you or there's a problem or it's because of and you're moving. Okay. But I just feel there that I don't know if there's near a field or anything like that, or a large ground area, or bigger garden. But I feel very much. Thank you. That's about your family, isn't it? I feel very much that there's like an open space, or there's nearby, and I feel that that's part and parcel of your move, also. I will. Thank you. I also get the feeling from this beautiful elephant that I've got here. Okay, is If it makes sense to you, please, Rosalind, I get the impression, I don't know if you've been very verbal recently, but I get the impression you're sort of like saying, it's like you know what you want and you're sticking to it. And you're like, no, I'm doing this, we're doing that, and we're going there, if that makes sense to you. I also get the impression that there's a lot of healing needed around you, but also with you. And I don't know if you suffer with you you will settle once you moved. Yeah, absolutely. And moving is such a big chunk of our the whole energy, isn't it? It's a change of that. But I feel like there's also, I don't know if you're having issues with it, that, oh bless you, with the sleep patterns or problems with the sleep, but also with like a heartburn, that sort of thing as well. Okay. And what we got here? Yes, I'm very verbose. Fabulous word. Don't use that often enough, do we? Okay, so thank you for confirming that. I will, thank you. Let me move that light round there. I can see it now. Oh, to get that out of the way. And yes, I do have a gnome or a gonk. Gonk. There you go. It's my gonk there. I know, I'm just totally weird, aren't I? Okay. Let's come back to Rosalind. Right, Rosalind, I get the impression as well, you holding a lot in, emotionally wise. It's like you're putting on the big brave face. The others don't get upset, or they don't see how tired, how exhausted, how emotionally and mentally drained you quite often feel because of everything that's been going on. Okay, hope that will make sense. So the layers in this lovely elephant here. Let me move these lights round. Try to get the lights ready for you, but it's not working tonight. Okay. But I just feel here there's a lot of a lot of layers going on. And I feel also that it's not just involving you. You've got your family, as I said. But I just feel like I want to be as strong. I want to give you strong energy. You're very stronger than you realise. Gosh, rubbish English grammar. Anyway, I will, thank you. I also feel that with the move comes also a sense of loss, because I feel like there's someone that you lost dearly that would have been involved in your previous home, okay, that previous home life. And I feel very much that that's like, oh, we're going to lose them forever kind of thing. But actually, they come with you. Your loved ones come with you spirit wise. Okay. So just letting you know that. Okay. You can't see the layers. No, but the fact is we're like an onion, aren't we? Like the old song. We are onions, layers. We're all layers. Okay. Right. Oh, bless you. Sorry, I'm just reading Michelle Oliver's little message there. I'll put it up in a minute, Michelle. I will, thank you. I feel also with this move, I feel positive about this move, Rosalind. Okay, absolutely positive about it, because I'm being drawn to the way the elephant is standing. All right, and it just feels very strong, very steady, and very balanced. And I feel that don't drag your heels. It will happen. It will work out. And yeah, you might live the next few weeks, even a few months out of boxes, but you will go through methodically, and that's the best way. And I get the feeling that that's a big way of clearing, balancing and cleansing, and clearing each room as you do it. And do you need all that stuff is what I'm saying. All right, says the lady that's surrounded by loads of stuff. Okay, right. Okay, thank you. I'm being given August as a special month for you. I don't know if your move is in August, but I feel drawn to August. And I just feel like I want to put my feet up and just say, you know what? I've had enough now. I'm putting my feet up and I'm enjoying the sunshine, and I'm having a glass of something cold and lovely. Okay. And I just feel it's well deserved. Thank you. I've just got February shouted out to me, and I just feel also March. I'm giving you a few months here, but I feel in these months there was the birthdays, the February, March. I feel March was the anniversary of a passing, please, if that makes sense to you, Rosalind. All right. So hopefully August. Let's fingers, toes, and eyeballs crossed, and all that. I will. Thank you. I will. Where your heart is, your home is where your heart is. That's what I need to say to you, Rosalind. All right. So bear that in mind. Treat it, for whatever reason you're moving, treat it as a beautiful, fresh, positive start. And I feel there that it's, as I said, one room at a time, one box at a time. Do you need it? If not, cleanse it, move on. Yeah. Minimalist, says the girl again, surrounded by loads of stuff, because they're all memories, aren't they? Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much, Rosalind. Good luck with it all. And I just feel happy. I feel positive. Actually feel, great word here, joyful. And I just feel that for you. All right. Somebody said to me, any problems that we have, treat it like a project. So you've got about 4 billion projects going on, but treat it like it is, because a project can change. It's fluid. It's, you've got, do you know what I mean? So it takes away that pressure of it's got to be done. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's just one project at a time, okay? Or loads of projects, but one at a time. All right. So to you, good luck with it all. Okay. Wish you luck there. Okay. So Andrea, we've got dog, please. Dolphin. Oh, Linda, I do have a dolphin and a dog. Bernadette is a tiger. Actually, you know what? Going to come to Bernadette. All right. So we've got the tiger for Bernadette. Okay. So hello everybody else as well that's come and joined us as well. All right. So tiger for Bernadette. Let me find me tiger. Saying that, where have I put me tiger? It's a little tiger. There we go. It's huge. This is absolutely huge. Are you ready? Ta-da! Okay, it's a teeny weeny little tiger, but it's a tiger. Okay, and this is for Bernadette. All right, so let's have a look at this. Now, can you all see the colouring of the dark part, like the grayer part of the head, as opposed to the rest of the orangey colour to it? I don't know if it's citrine, actually. I've no idea. So some I know, as I said, some I don't. Let's have a look here. Bernadette, would you understand, please, that I feel like you're another one that is very, I was going to use the word intellectual. I feel like you're very emotionally and passionate about things that you get involved with. And I get the impression here that there's just, I don't know if you've been doing like workshops or further education, that sort of thing, but I get the impression that I want to learn, and I want to just store it in ready because it will be useful for my future. Okay. But also the tiger has got a lovely smile on its face, and I just get the impression, I don't know, but I just feel that you're somebody that looks at life with that, I say a smile. Even if you're putting on a big brave face, you've got this smile, and it's almost like when you sort of maybe mentally, emotionally, whatever, but you surround yourself with positive people and you're positive yourself. It's like you attract more positive things, more positive people around you. And I feel like that's something that you've had to learn and you've had to accept, and you've accepted it with open arms, if that makes sense. Aha, there you go. Okay. So I'm glad you understand that then. All right. But where are we going now? I will. Thank you. There's a long line going right to the way down the back of this, from the head, from the head, all the way down the back. And I just feel that this is that balancing. So from the crown chakra, we're all the way through to the ground and connecting with Mother Earth. So the universal healing energies, the spiritual connection, all of that, your power, but all of that is that grounding. And I don't know if you do this already with your development, but I just get the impression here about the balancing of everything. So you don't think, you feel, you sense all the different clairs that you're using. But I feel that this side of you, the development, spiritual development side, is also helping you with your day-to-day life as well. And I feel I don't mean you're going around giving readings to just anyone, buying a pint of milk. I'm on about the fact that I just feel like it's helped you feel more about who you are, and even calmer within you. Okay, if that makes sense, Bernadette. And you're all about humour. Okay, so thank you for that. Where are you going there? Thank you. I'm being drawn to the little tummy area on this lovely little tiger, and I feel there's no markings on it, it's just very clear, and I feel right. Thank you. I will. With regards to your intuition, I just feel there, your gut instinct. I just feel like, one, health-wise, I just want to give healing around the tummy area. So whatever's going on around there, but also that's something you'd be aware of, not predicting, but also the intuition side of it with your spiritual work also. Okay, if this makes sense. And definitely karma. I meant CALMER, but karma did come to mind as well, because it's, English words. There you go. English language. Okay, I will. Thank you. Now, I don't know if one of your clairs that you hear is clair audio, so hearing spirit. And I get the feeling that that's something you've been almost dismissing, but actually accept all of it, give it out what you get within reason, and you there is ways and means of saying it, but it's these words that you're hearing, okay, and work on those. I just feel that it's almost like you're working on each individual thing, and it's like you're developing those, and with a smile, okay. So thank you for confirming that about the tummy as well. All right, but also your gut instinct, your intuition as well, okay. And your intuition is sharp. Okay, just cut my finger. Ooh, right. So that's good. So you know what I mean. All right. So where are we going now? And although this is a very, very tiny little critter, okay, tiny weeny little crystal animal, all right, don't be fooled by the size, is what I say there, Bernadette. Don't know how tall or short or wide or whatever you are. I'm on about the fact that people mistake looking at you that you're this, I don't know, a weak and feeble woman, but actually you're a tiger at heart. And I just feel that. And thank you. And water. I just had the tiger in the water, and I just feel like, like tigers just, if it get too hot, they just soak in the water and just have their heads out, and they just, you know what? I'm having a bit of me time, and I feel that's also important to acknowledge and recognise. I've just been given May as well. I know we're in May still, but I just want to be giving you May in around about. I don't know if you've got a birthday coming up in the next few days, but I feel very drawn to around about the 18th of May, as for a birthday. Okay. And you're working with all the clairs. I do too. And basically it's like I just say, because I'm greedy. There you go. But it's good to acknowledge and recognise each one, isn't it? So it's good. But really we should do, yes, but they shouldn't poke the bear. Absolutely. Or the tiger, who all right. But it's also taking that time out for you as well. Okay. And your dad passed him, mate. Oh, bless. Okay. So we've got his, even doing this work, we still suffer our own grief, don't we? It's a very personal journey. So peaceful blessings to you. And to know that your dad, would you understand he loved dark, not dark hair. Mine's very short, okay? And it's just getting shorter and shorter. I just keep having it cut. But would you understand about your dad having short cropped hair, please? And not cropped, just like mine. Okay, but going back, but looking quite where are you going now? Quite, I say suave and sophisticated is how he makes me feel, but he says it like he's moving his head and chuckling, and I just get the impression you've got his kind of sense of humour, and I feel you two would have got on very, very well. And he's somebody that I say you looked up to, but he was a good role model for you, if that makes sense, Bernadette. It's also someone that I feel, if he's not already, you're not already aware. He had. Oh, see, I should have just gone with the dark hair, eh? Whatever. Do apologise, but would you understand about the shortness of it, though, please? But I also feel like, I don't know if you do the healing side of things, but he makes you feel like he wants to come in, he wants to work with you if you'll let him. Yeah, and he was very suave. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so at least I got that bit. All right. But he's laughing. He's just giving me this, my cheeks actually ache from smiling. Okay. And you do have his humour. Oops, there we go. All right. So that's good. Where are we going? I will, thank you. With regards to your work, Dad says just breathe and connect and go with what you're getting. Okay, and he's loving the development, the different experiences you're going through with your development. All right, and he is there in the background, but he says anytime I can step forward, he says. And meditation, you'll see me in meditation, he says. All right, so thank you. Right, where's that? Yes, very shortcut, and yes, healing. He's been working with you, absolutely. All right, but he's also saying about meditation. If you haven't done that already, I'm sure you have, but he's saying about that. All right, and we sit on our favourite bank, he's saying. I don't mean like money bank. I'm on about like a bank of like a river or stream or something. But he just says we sit on our favourite bank. And we watching the birds, and there's something about the kingfishers and that. So I don't know if there's something that he enjoyed that kind of thing, but it's that peacefulness and the bird song. That's what it just makes me feel within the meditation side of things. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so definitely. All right, so let's just put that up there. So to you, and he's going. All right, that's just only maybe. Okay, that's just how he made me feel there. Okay, so who have we got next? And you said, oh, there we go. Yes, the bank, fantastic. Thank you for that. Let me just put these little darlings away. There we go. Let me just say hello to a few people. Sarab, I do have a giraffe actually and a dolphin. Oh, I love this. Thank you for this. Let's have a look. Michelle Oliver, are you still there, please? Okay. Now, you appreciate a wolf or an eagle. So if anybody knows about a wolf or an eagle, fantastic. I don't have any of those, I'm afraid. Let me have a look. I've got owls and other things, and dogs. I've got dogs. What have I got there? I've got a dog up there. I've got Buddha. Oh, no. Let's have a look. Oh, I just love them all. Okay, so I'm going to go for, let's have a look over this side. It's not quite an eagle. Oh, you can have an eagle owl. Okay, we get pretty close to that. We've got an eagle owl. Okay, so we've got the lovely owl, and we call it an eagle owl. Okay, so pretty close. All right, so I know it's not, but there we go. Okay, so this is for Michelle Oliver. Okay. Oh, okay. Michelle, would you understand, please? Okay. I mean, you've put up there a wolf or an eagle. I feel like they're I don't know about your animals that are around you, but I feel like you feel very close to those. But because I don't have an actual eagle, as I say, like I say jokingly, but I'm not an eagle owl, okay? Because you look at how the presence of an eagle and the presence of an owl, and you've got these mixture of the two. So you've got the wise, you've got the knowledge base, the know-how of how to deal with certain situations and certain people and certain problems and all these different challenges. And I just get the feeling that you put your wise owl to work with all of that. Whereas I feel like the strength of you is within the actual eagle itself. And I feel like I don't know what's going on with you health wise, but I feel very much again, it's something you'd be aware of. But I feel like I want to bring a lot of healing in there. But that healing is just not just for the mind, it's for the heart and it's for the soul. And I just feel when it's a whole thing to rebalance you. And I feel that that's something that you would appreciate having, if not already getting. And I just feel there that there's because it's not just one part of you, it's everything. But I feel also that I want to say my heart breaks for your heart breaking, if that makes sense, because it's like, but you're knitting it together. And I don't know if you do sewing or anything like that, a bit craft work, but I feel like the heart broken from loss, etc. But I feel very much that I want to sew it all up. So those scars, sewing that up, are memories, are parts of who you are your love being shared with others. And I just feel I want to acknowledge all of that. Okay. And you're having a lot of health as well. Okay. So, oh, there we go. All right. So it's just acknowledging all of that and so it's just a general MOT all over with the health there, my lovely. Thank you. I'm being drawn to the back of this particular owl, eagle owl, and I feel very drawn to the fact that I want to. That it's like the wings are behind the back. You know, like some people stand there and they put their hands behind their back and they're all stood up straight and everything. And I just get the feeling that it's like almost like whatever's going on. I know you've got lots going on at the moment, I'm sure, but I feel in particular a situation where you're having to literally not sit on your hands, but you put your hands out of the way. So I don't know if you're feeling frustrated over something, but I feel like you want to bop someone on the nose, not literally, please, just emotionally. Okay, don't condone that kind of behavior. Okay, but I feel also it's almost like you're waiting and it's like you've been dealing with this situation off and on for a very long time, and it's like your patience is wearing thin, but because of your strength and your common sense, you're putting your hands behind your back, metaphorically speaking, just to stop you. It's like a way of controlling your emotions, if that makes sense. But the bottom of the the bit here, I see it's almost like your fingers. So you've got your hands behind your back and you're doing this. It's like, oh, I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, get frustrated. I just want to say something. I want to get involved in it. Okay. Um, okay. So thank you about that. All right. Well, so thank you for saying that. Now, you're also somebody, you put a lot of things, a lot of thought into things, and I feel very drawn to the fact of I will, thank you. I don't know if you've just done a change of direction in where you want to go personally with your own Michelle, who you are. But also I feel like there's something you're doing. It's like a change in direction of what it's like you're coming out of your comfort zone, Michelle. And I just feel a sense of apprehension, but excitement and a bit nervous. But I feel it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be worth it. And I just feel that. Don't let money stop you learning. That's it helps, but I just feel I'm just being given the words, don't let money stop you learning, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. I will. You have a lot of scars, and I feel that's emotional scars, okay? And I'm doing this because I'm just being drawn to all the lines across the front of the eagle owl here, okay? And I just feel very much there's a lot of emotional scars, but I actually feel you wear you with pride, and I feel that that's something to acknowledge and to send love out to, because I feel that that pride, that integrity, and that commitment to love those around you that sometimes either feel they don't deserve it or you feel don't deserve it sometimes, but you love them, so you still cope with them. All right, you still work with them and you still give them that. Okay. All right. So it's just acknowledging all of that. Thank you. I'm just being drawn to my right foot as well. I don't know if you've got an issue or have had an issue with your right foot, or your ankle around about that area. But I just feel drawn to that. So I just want to send healing to the right foot ankle area. Okay. Um, it might even be your big toe. All right. Yeah, it is difficult, isn't it? But that you have that integrity and that love that goes round. But remember to love you and have that respect for yourself. And sometimes you got, it might be beneficial to emotionally step back, especially when it comes to family. You can still love them, still be there for them, but sometimes emotionally step back. Okay, so where you're going there. Thank you. I've just been given January as well, around about the 6th or the 8th of January. I can't see what it is, but I'm just, if I give you the 6th or the 8th of Jan, that's what I'm being shown there. Okay. Oh, bless you. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So it's 6th to the 8th of Jan. Yeah. And I feel as well, I will, thank you. Would you better say that about the foot as well? If it's not you, it'd be somebody very close to you, but I'm being drawn to the right foot. I'm telling you that because my toes are doing all of this. It's really weird. Okay. Where are you going now? Okay. I I do, I will. I just feel I want to put my hand over here on your across your heart, and I just want to put my hand gently here and just have you close your eyes, and I just feel this beautiful, almost deep, raspy voice just say, "Breathe, my darling, breathe." Okay? Just to let you know. All right? Okay. So, thank you for confirming that about the foot as well. But that breathe, my darling, breathe. All right? And know you are loved because you hold me here, if that makes sense. All right. So on that note, I'm going to leave you there and put me owl away. Okay. So thank you for that. There you go, my little love. Right. So where are we going? Tanya Laframboy. Um, Listen, I'm looking at my screen. I can't move you closer because, but also I've got the lights on. I can't quite see everything clearly because I've had big drops in my eyeballs today. But I've got the all clear, so that's all good. So my eyeballs aren't going to fall out, so that's brilliant. Okay, so let's just say hello to a few people. Davy Jones, I love that name, Davy. It's so cool. Okay, Samantha Curtis, hello. Jenny Berlin, do you have a fish, please? I'm a Pisces. I'm sure you can get cream for that. Okay, so Jenny Berlin, are you still there? All right, so let's have a look. All right. Billy Diamonds, what a great name as well. Okay, so where are we going? Jenny Berlin, are you still there? Okay. Uh, Come up. Jenny Berlin, your number is on there. Right, if I don't hear from you in a few seconds, I'll go to the next person. All right. Um, okay, so okay. I'm just going to put Michelle's up there. I really appreciate everything you've said to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from my heart to your heart, my lovely. Namaste. All right. From your light to my light. Okay. So let's have a look. Nope, she's not there yet. So okay, let's have a look. Oh, Tim Gem. Lil Michael Kiddo, Big Daddy Spinny Hug on this rock. We are never alone. What? Okay. Warm hugs to you too, mate. Samantha Curtis, all right, because we've not heard from the other lady. Okay. So Samantha Curtis, are you there, Samantha? Please answer. Okay. Okay. So we'll have a look there. Um, Mandy Connor, yes, please. Jenny Berlin, come back. I've forgotten now. Okay, so I'm getting all confused. I do apologise. Right. Okay, so where are we going? Samantha Curtis. Hello, Samantha. So don't ignore me in regards to. Sorry, not ignore me. Yeah, Samantha. Is there any particular animal or anything that you want, my darling? If not, I'll go for one, and I've got one for you. If you trust me, okay. Okay, so um, right. So Samantha Curtis, I have got for you this cat. Okay, it's a little squishy cat, little tubby cat, just like sitting there slouching, looking at his tail, and it's got like it's actually resin, but inside all those dark patches there are all different types of crystals. Okay, all different types of crystals in there. All right. So now um, where are we going now? Oh, okay. The first crystal that I was drawn to, it's like it popped out, was this one on the throat area. You see it just here, all right? And it's quite out of all the others. It's like it's in your face, isn't it? And you're a cat lady. Boom. Okay. So would you understand then that just it's like just slouchy? Would you understand, please, Samantha Curtis? Right? You're a cat lady, so you understand their characters, their sense of humour, they're just their things that they do. Okay, and with this pussycat, I just feel like I've just eaten a huge, massive meal. And I feel like this meal is not necessarily food. It could be to do with like emotions. I just feel full up with it, and I feel like you know what. I'm just ready to rest now. I've had enough. Oh, okay, thank you. Don't know if you've been caring for somebody in particular there, Samantha Curtis, but I feel very drawn to the fact of you spending a lot of time helping someone in particular. I feel you help others, but one in particular. And I don't know if they've just had health issues or whatever, but they've had more you've given them more support than you would normally give, if that makes sense to you. And I feel that I've done my job. For now, I'm having a rest, if that makes sense. I will, thank you. And it's like you just taking time out. And I feel this is something that you've been doing, Samantha. I feel like you've just sorted out your something like a little fun, a bit of time out. Okay. Oh, bless him. Okay. But would you understand? Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Bless him and lots of healing as well. All right. But would you understand about taking some time out and I don't know if you just arranged it or you've been on it or you've got it coming up, but it's something with regards to just a bit of fun because I'm being drawn to the tail bit and it's just like his little paws are just on the tail and it's ready to play. I'm ready to play. That's how I feel for you at the moment because it's taken you away from all of the palavers and the strange sense that you're normally what is it? Your normally independent husband having to rely on you. And I feel for him, but I also feel for you because it's running the household. It's doing, I don't know if you work as well at the moment, but I feel like you've got like so many different things going on. And I feel like you still managed to spend time with him, but now it's time for a bit of Samantha time. So let's have a look there. I will, thank you. Now I'm being drawn to the left. It looks like the left knee. So I don't know if there's been a knee operation or a knee problem, but I'm being drawn to the left knee here on this cat, and I feel like I want to send lots of healing there. So I don't know if that's for you or hubby, but I feel very drawn to that area. Okay. And gosh, you are a busy lady, aren't you? Need to take time out, be meditating, full-time worker as well. Absolutely. All right. But would you understand about the knee or the knee injury around the left knee, please? That's what I'm being drawn to there. Also, there's issues with the back as well, and around about the lumbar or just above the lumbar fusion, the lumbar area. Sorry, I've got lumbar fusion, but it's just above that. I just feel like I will, thank you. There's also possibly problems around the hip area as well. If this isn't to do with you, hubby, it'll be somebody around you. But I just feel like just basically send you, like dip you in a little bowl full of healing and love. Okay, that's what I'm dipping you both in, a healing bowl of love. Okay, and healing. Okay, thank you. I will. I'm just being drawn to. Is his back surgery affected? Absolutely, bless him. Okay. Yeah, as I say, I've had a lumbar fusion, so that was many years ago. Best thing I ever had done, but that healing and the getting back into the mobility side of it again, it's just physio, definitely. Okay, thank you. Would you understand though that you're feeling quite, I say, frustrated in regards to um, just things not some of it's getting a bit too much on top of you, if that makes sense. Also, I feel like I don't know if there's been problems with appointments and that, but I feel drawn to the frustration of having to wait for appointments, etc. Or they've come through when you're already going somewhere doing something else, and the frustration of it all. Okay, I will, thank you. But I also feel as well there's a point at night time when everybody, I don't know if they've gone to bed, but it just seems like a quiet point where you are on your own, and it's like you just take a moment out, and I feel that you can hear all the noise. It's almost like the house is clicking down to sleep, and that sort of helps you rebalance, to reground yourself and get you ready for the next day, if that makes sense to you. All right, so organs removed and injection affecting his spine. Oh, flipping heck, it's all going on, isn't it? All right. But there's still the back area, okay, and it's still having the all the healing, okay. But see what I'm saying with the back and all the rest of it, okay, all round here. All right, but they're inside. Okay, so my apologies, but they're all inside, so it makes sense why out of all my animals I've got this one where all of it is inside, where the healing is needed. So obviously with the husband's organs being removed, the healing is still needed, both internally and externally. All right, so there we go. Where are we going now? I'm being shown. I'm being shown. Uh, I will. Thank you. I feel like I'm. Show me. I'm being shown June as a special month for you guys, and I want to say there's something happening there. I just feel like I'm going to be free. And I mean that emotionally free. I mean that in regards to just things will take a step further in regards to for the better is what I'm trying to say here. All right, for the better. And I just feel like there'll be a moment where he'll just decide to, you know what? I'm going to walk now. I'm going to do something where, even if it's just something different, and it's a mindset for the pair of you. And I just feel that that is something that it will make you both smile. I don't know if you've got an anniversary, like a wedding anniversary or something in the June or near to June, but I feel drawn to something that will bring you closer together, that will make you smile and happy and just relax compared to all the rest of the dramas, if that makes sense, please. Okay. And June is your son's birthday. So it's just that. It's just looking around, it's looking at what you've got, and it's just giving you that sense of pride and that sense of love. Okay. But it'll make you all smile All right. So happy birthday to your son in June. Um, that'll be great news, definitely. Oh, let me show. There we go. And definitely, but so do you. All right. Remember, you need some as well. All right. So meow to you. All right. So find your fun time. Okay. But that clicking down of the house at night time and just have a moment. Okay. Thank you. Right. Right, let's have a look. So let's go. Oh, let's remove that one. There we go. So thank you, my lovely. So hello, Mel and Aileen Clara Maria Weiberg. That's a name and a half, isn't it? Would love a bird, please. If you don't have that, would love a turtle. Well, that's a big different one. Okay, let's have a look first. So Mr. Beanie, a great name. Nancy Ray. Hi, Nancy. Biscuits and gravy. Would that be a Canadian or an American thing, possibly? Charlene. Hello, Charlene. I don't have a wolf, I'm afraid, but let's have a look. I'm going to go for Charlene. Are you still there, Charlene Shaz? Please. Okay. Oh, bless you. Okay. Charlene Shaz, are you still there? All right. Wolf, she says. Okay. So, Charlene Shaz, are you there? Oh, there she is. Hello, Charlene. I don't have a wolf, okay, but I'm always on the lookout. But I do have it would have been connected somewhere along the line to the wolf family, a little dog, okay? So I've got this little Dalmatian thing here, okay? This cutie, okay? And it is tiny, all right? It is a tiny, easy little thing, okay? So Charlene, okay. So Charlene, let's have a look. Okay. Um, Charlene, can you hear me okay? Just to make sure you know yep, okay. Thank you, my lovely. All right. So I will, thank you. Charlene, would you understand, please, that I don't know your age or where you are in the world or whatever, but I feel like it's almost like I find I'm 60 now and I just feel like it's very difficult, even at 60, to be an adult at times, okay? In touch with my inner child, and I hope that happens until the day I die. But it just remember that, okay? But I feel like because you asked for a wolf, but I don't have one, but I've got the relative of, but I've got the puppy, okay? Because I actually have the adult one of these. I'm trying to find it, but I've got the adult one of these as well. But I've been drawn to the puppy, and I just feel here, Charlene, that it's a case of you remembering to um learn. I don't, right. Oh, I see. Thank you. So I just get loads coming through. Would you understand, Charlene, about the show me? About having knowledge about learning, and I don't know if you've just come out of education or you just come out of some kind of learning thing like workshop or whatever, but I feel like I'm a patient puppy waiting to be told the next move, if that makes sense. And you're a medium as well, so would you this might be the medium side of it, but would you understand about you're this patient puppy waiting for the next piece of information, the next instruction, and then when you get it, you're like a crazy puppy and you do zoomies everywhere. All right. Even if they're just internally. Okay. So I will. Thank you. I feel like as well with thank you. With regards to your spiritual connection, would you understand about your very knowing about, well, clear knowing, but also about your connection, your power, you're connecting your power with the spirit world as well. Okay. Because I feel that I don't know if that's something you've been particularly working on to provide evidential evidence. And I feel very drawn to the tummy area, the your power in there and that beautiful connection with spirit. Where are you going there? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm just saying thank you. I get told things. I have no idea what I'm being told. It's a really weird process, as I'm sure you can appreciate, Charlene. And but I feel also that I will, thank you. Would you understand, Charlene, that you actually are aware of all the different Claires, please? Because I'm being drawn to all the dots all over here, all the little patches and that on this. And it's like I can hear, I can see, I can sense, I can feel, I can smell, I can taste, I can, and when we see, it's like with our third eye, just sense everything around you. I will, thank you. Would you understand also about learning different aspects of readings, um, psychometry? So I'm looking at jewelry, I'm looking at photos, I'm looking at flowers, I'm looking at all different types of things, please, if that makes sense. And again, each thing you learn and you are experiencing, I feel like even if it's just internally, you're doing zoomies, okay, like a little puppy. Okay, so I just love it. All right. So it's doing all of that. Okay. Um, I will. I've just been given March as a special month for you. And I feel around about the 26th of March, around about there. And I feel very drawn to I don't know if it's like an anniversary of a passing or something that makes you feel um, incredibly emotional and maybe overwhelmed with love as well. Okay. Um, you've got black nails like me. They're actually purple, believe it or not. Okay, they like bluey purple, but yeah, thanks. Okay, except for that one, I've got that one there. Look at that. See? Oh yeah, doing myself. Anyway, right, where are we going now? Yeah, I've forgotten what I was saying now. Flipping heck, fibromyalgia, eh? Okay, so as long as whatever I've said makes sense, all right? So where are you going now? I will, thank you. I will. Um, Now, I don't know when you work, would you understand about closing your eyes when you work? Mine are open, but where I'm leaning back, it looks like they're not, but I keep my eyes open. But it's I just feel like there's something about you fine tuning your work with spirit, fine tuning your work with how you share your messages with others, and fine tuning just who you are as a person as well. Okay, where are you going there? Show me. I will. And also, I don't know if you know somebody called Frank, but I get the impression of the name Frank as well. And I will, thank you. And also being frank with what you're saying as well and open with what you're saying. I will. I also feel as well, is there times that I don't know if you feel like imposter syndrome, but please don't doubt your own abilities, your own skills, and that 100% connection with spirit. It's us we've got to deal with, haven't it? Isn't it? Okay. So it's dealing with that, but it's a continuous thing. I wish you all the best. Enjoy what you're doing. Yeah. Even if it's just internally, remember to do your zoomies with every bit that you're doing. Enjoy working with it. All right. So please take spirit's love and your guide as well. I should say guides because I feel you've got like a whole bucket load of guides, but I just feel very drawn to, don't know if you do extra work with guides, but I feel drawn to that as well. Okay. And I just feel just excited for you. In fact, mentally, emotionally, I'm doing zoomies. Okay. Because it's wonderful. All right. So woof woof to you. And oh, okay. I don't know if you're going into trance work or you've been working on trance work as well, but I feel like I'm being drawn to the mouth and I feel like the word is coming through, but through spirit. Okay. So if that's your next step, bear that in mind. All right. Don't have to, but it's just letting you know that that's what I'm being drawn to here as well. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So keep learning, keep learning. We never stop learning, never stop developing. And yeah, untapped potential, I say, if you're not in circle. All right. So untapped. All right. So thank you so much. Right. Alethea, that's a great name. So if you don't have that, would love a turtle. Dragon. I know, Jamie, you've been on before, further up the comments. So I am going to come to Jamie meets just Jamie. You're so welcome, Charlene. So thank you and carry on the good work. All right. So Jamie, you want a dragon? And I can say I've got a dragon. Well, dragon's head anyway. Look at that. Tiger's eye, dragon head. Gorgeous. Okay. So there we go. Okay. I will. Jamie, would you understand, please? I will. Would you understand, please, a love of history? And it's like you have a knowing. So I don't know if you're into past life regression or anything like that. I've just sort of delved into it a little bit. I don't know much about it and I've not really gone into it, but I know of it and a little bit about it, but not enough to instruct people, whatever. But I just feel for you, I don't know if that's something you've either, like me, just touched on or interested in, but I feel very much that the history side of it, potentially past lives, etc., or if you've been doing ancestry or something along those lines. But I feel that's something that's intriguing you, that side of things. I will, thank you. I feel as well is that I'm being drawn to the eyes here. Okay. So even if you get the right light there with the eyes, all right. So you got the eye there. Have you got one in there? No. Oh, that's interesting. Now this eye is just like a hole, okay, like a dent there. But you turn this one round, if you can see it, there's actually like a little. It's like actually got an eyeball. So one side is blind and one side's not. That's interesting. I'm not saying that's you, by the way, unless you are, Jamie. I don't know, and I'm not predicting it. All right, just making sure. All right. Okay, got a past life reading before, and yes, it's been very interesting to you. Thank you. Okay, but I will. Thank you. Okay. Would you understand, please? I'm trying to figure out what this what I'm being shown here, but I feel like once I will. Thank you. Would you understand, please, Jamie, whatever's going on in your life, are you blinkered, please? You know, like horses go horse racing, they put blinkers on them so all they can see is what is in front of them. Okay. They can't see everything else that is around them. All right. And I feel at the moment there's just things that are around you going on around you, but it's like you've put your own blinkers up. Okay. So you don't see what's going on around you. If I can't see it, it's not happening. If that makes sense to you, Jamie. All right. Samantha, thank you, my lovely. You take care. All right. Wish you all the best. All right. So thank you for letting us know that. Jamie meets. Okay. So thank you for that. So you understand this. All right. Okay. I will, thank you. Now, I've been drawn to the three parts of the thing here, right, the dragon, and I just get in my mind's eye or my hearing, whatever, is three strikes and you're out. And I feel like you've given somebody more, so much more than three strikes. I just feel there's somebody around you in particular that you've been helping, you've been encouraging, you've been supporting. And it's like, no, I've had enough now. But you then, please help me. And you come back in again. I will, thank you. I feel as well it's something around the speech as well, and, I will. I don't know if you do public speaking, Jamie, but I feel very, thank you. I don't know if you do public speaking as well, but I feel very drawn to that whole lot just oh, I will, thank you. I'm just being shown my lips and I'm saying, you know that I don't know if you know the saying, if you can't say anything nice, say nothing at all. And the world would be so, so much more quieter if we all actually did that, wouldn't it? Because sometimes we can say stuff that, it can upset others, okay? But sometimes things need to be said, if that makes sense to you, please. Oh, bless you. I will. The nose area, all right, just being drawn to the nose area of the oh, it actually looks like a dog, doesn't it? But I was just being drawn to this area here. And I know actually doing this up to the screen, it does look like a dog. So it looks like a cocker spaniel. Okay, yeah, cocker spaniel. Okay, but what I was first drawn to was the fact with the nostrils and that, but in this position, it looks like a paw print, and I feel animals are very important to you. Okay, Jamie, I feel they bring you comfort, they bring you calm, even if you don't have any yourself. Although I feel you do, I feel like you also, like you watch them. I don't know if you walk through a park regularly or somewhere where it's like an avenue of like trees and stuff. But I feel like, and there's like benches either side, and it's like fields over one side and a road-ish through the trees and that the other side. But I just get this impression of going through this lovely, say, this park area. But I just feel like you enjoy the squirrels and the birds and the different things. And I just feel that that kind of getting back to nature, even just walking from A to B, gets you there. It's very thank you, that's for your animals. Um Gets you from A to B, but it's like you'll go on a diversion. So that helps calm you. It helps you bring you into your own self once more. Okay. Take my dog to the park, and that's exactly what he's like. Love the trip. Oh, thank you. Okay. So that's what it's not a cocker spaniel, is it? Just asking. It does look like one. Okay. I see some weird and wacky things. I do. Oh, now you've changed. Okay. I will. Thank you. Jamie, would you understand about Oh, right. Thank you. I'm just being told here. I will. I don't know if you do this kind of work, but I feel very drawn to the head, the crown chakra. So, would you understand about working with your chakras, please? I don't know if you do yoga or whatever it is you do, but I just feel about you're aware of chakras. All right. So, your parents just got a cocker spaniel. We were there yesterday. I have a shepherd. Oh, Shepherd Rotty Cross, love it. Okay. But and your parents have got a cocker. Okay. So would you understand then with regards to show me the cocker? There we go. So I'm being drawn to like the teeth here, but upside down it's like a crown. All right. I feel like this with regards to the puppy or the young dog or the cocker for the family, the parents. I feel there that there's a lot of crazy. I was talking about Zoomies just now, and I just feel very drawn to the fact of watching these. Everybody, please step back. Okay, let up against the wall, whatever. Because when they're going to get going, they will take your legs away. All right, just running around doing their own crazy thing. But I feel very drawn to you. Are going to be helping and guiding this new dog in your parents' lives. Okay, and I just feel there it's going to be part of it. Um, whether they join you, but I don't know if you've taken on maybe walking the dog for them as well, or it's something that you'll be taking on as well. All right. And ah, I bet it is very energetic. Okay. So it's just letting you know. It's just I just see it just and thank you. I'm being taken through to sort of October time because I'm being shown all the leaves on the floor and all the beautiful golden and orange and browns, and it's just beautiful. And you know, like they can dive in and have fun. Okay. But it's gonna bring it's almost like it's going to bring your parents um a lot of laughter, okay? A lot of laughter, a lot of, "Oh god, why do we get another one?" and whatever. Because you know, you forget looking after a pup or a young dog and house training it and getting it used to being back, in a home, and they just but the joy that that lovely beast will bring your parents. And I'm mentioning your parents, Jamie, because I feel like whatever's going on with them, I just feel like they've had a big change in their lives, not just the dog, but within themselves. Whether it's health wise or whatever, but I feel very drawn to them. And I feel like I want to say to you, next time you see him, I know you saw him yesterday, but next time you see him, please give him a big hug because they are so incredibly loved, not just by you and the dogs, but I don't know if you've got a sister, but I feel like there's another lady around you as well. And I just feel there, this lady loves them too. Okay, will you show me there? I will. Don't know if this makes sense to you, please, but I feel like I want to close my eyes and I want to just stop the headaches, if that makes sense. If you suffer with headaches, um, but I just feel like I'm tension headaches as opposed to anything untoward, but they're tension headaches, and I feel like I just want to, the meditation, whatever it takes, the walking the dog or dogs, and being out in that open, and I just feel that that's really important to you. All right. Oh, bless. And I'll tell you what, I think that's beautiful that they've got the new one. It never ever replaces. I've had so many dogs over the years. Never ever replace a dog. You can't. But you just to get the next one, it just brings again that joy. And you think, oh, why did we leave it so long? Or why did we get it so? I lost my beautiful Poppet, my Yorkie Pud, a few years ago, and within 6 weeks we brought home the Chihuahua thing. She was like this big, tiny wee. Now she's about that big, but within 6 weeks, and it's like, is that too soon? No. Still, even now, a few years down the line, I still miss my Poppets so incredibly much. So your parents, your mum, will miss their beautiful dog so, so much. But that dog is there as well. And you'll find that both your dog and your parents' Cocker Spaniel will just play. They'll look around and it's like they're playing with another dog, but actually that'll be your mum and dad's dog, okay, in spirit, joining in with them because they are so susceptible to spirit, and it'll be beautiful. All right. So I don't think they can toilet train them. No, that's down to responsibility of the adults. All right, the grown-ups. Okay, thank you. We're back to the dragon. Okay, I feel there that sometimes you have to breathe fire to get somewhere. So I feel by that, I feel like the words, I'm putting a lot of words. I don't know if you write a lot of things, but I feel like I'm writing, gathering information, putting it on paper, typing, whatever, shows me age, and just giving that to others. So I don't know if you prepare reports or presentations or whatever, but I feel like I've got something going on, a project that I've got to put together. I don't know if it's a business plan or whatever, but I feel like I'm putting that together. And that's yeah, don't burn it, all right? I'm just being shown the dragon lighting the paper and up it goes. Don't despair is what I'm saying here. Okay. And business plan, fantastic. All right. Focus, focus, focus. Factual and be brave. Okay, be true, be brave, and be. You are dragon-hearted. Okay, all puns aside, you are dragon-hearted. All right, but this comes in where the blinkers have come on for you to focus as well. All right, so it's stepping out of your head sometimes, going for that walk, just relaxing, enjoying the dogs and all the rest of it, and having fun. And then you can go back and focus. And good luck with the new business, all right, or the future business, or whatever. But all of that, okay. So to you, I will thank you. I've just been given September, and I feel like I want to put a graduation hat on you in September, and I feel like that's a congratulations thing in September coming. All right. So if that makes sense. Anyway, bye. So thank you. All right. I do waffle. I do apologise. How are we doing? Right, 6 o'clock. Right. You are so welcome. Hopefully that works for you. And yeah, so we've got Joyce Blair. Catch up on what's going on. Joyce, this is all about, my name's Lainey Baine. Hello. Thank you for joining us, but it's also about crystal animals. So I say crystal animals, it's spirit as well. But I focus on, like you can use tarot cards, whatever. And I use this every 2 weeks on here, using my lovely collection of about 40 odd different crystal animals. All right. So like this lovely rough amethyst hedgehog. It's a glorious little thing. Okay, I got that from a shop in Glastonbury. There you go. God, cost a fortune. 3 million quid. No, it didn't. Okay, £2.50. It didn't either. Okay, so let's have a look for people. Hello, my lovelies. So you got Donna again, Davy Jones, Jamie, Greenhorn T Trace. Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. Billy Diamonds. Billy Diamonds, are you still around, please, Billy? Okay, let's have a look. So if you can on there, okay. Oh, you're up there. Would love a dog, please. Okay, and hi, Greenhorn to Trace. Okay, so Billy wanted, you're here. Thank you, Billy. So you wanted a dog as well, didn't you? All right, so let's have a look for dogs. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like that's a mermaid. That's a dog as well. Let's have a look for that one. Don't feel I want that. Okay, I will. Thank you. This is the one I've just. Oh, there we go. This is the one I was just using. All right, the puppy. All right. And this is the big one. Okay, so we were two Dalmatians, but this is the grown up, and this is the one that does all the zoomies. All right, so this one is the. Oh, you're going in there. All right then. So regards to Billy Diamonds. All right, so let's have a look, Billy. Okay. Out of all of this, the first thing I'm drawn to are the eyes. Okay, one's sort of they look a bit boss-eyed, really. All right, if you can see that. Okay, Billy, would you understand? You wanted a Dalmatian. What, literally? Okay, I actually wanted an Afghan. I ended up with a rat fink. Okay, the Chihuahua thing and a Dachshund cross Jack Russells. What the hell? Almost. You put them together and you might get an Afghan nose. I don't know. Anyway, so coming back to you, Billy. All right. Okay. Now, as I said about the this, yes, literally. Oh, bless you. So out of all my, because Show me. Sorry about this. I'm just having a look for the one I just put down. Um, anyway, I picked up another dog. All right, I've got a few others, and I've got the tiger's eye. I've got all kinds of different ones, right? But I was drawn to the other Dalmatian, the adult. Okay. But the eyes, Billy, would you understand, please? I don't know if you wear glasses or whatever, or you're having problems with your eyes, or like squinting or headaches or whatever. But I feel very drawn to your eyes, and I feel like I'm staring with the eyes. Okay, and I will, thank you. Would you understand, Billy, please, if what I'm saying here is if you're spending so much time on your computer, you're spending so much time staring, like focusing and not taking yourself out, like away from the system, from whatever it is you're doing on your laptop, your computer, whatever. Okay. Oh, and you have a problem with a person who wears glasses. Okay. So we might come back to that in a minute. Let's see. All right. But would you understand about that spending a lot of time in front of the computer, in front of like focusing, spending so much time focusing that I don't feel you're getting anywhere with it, if that makes sense. Um, Show me. I will, thank you. The person with the glasses that you're having problems with, okay? I just feel here that I will, yeah, okay. I will. With regards to the person having problems with the glasses, okay? So I'm just getting here. It's like you're sitting there patiently, but inside you're saying, I want to bite them. I don't mean literally or weirdly. I mean like a dog bite. Yeah. As in like not attack them, but just feel like you're ready to, you've had enough. And I mean this in a verbal sense, not physical biting someone, unless you're that way inclined, but it's got to be consensual. Stop it, right? Okay, right. Okay. So I'm on about the fact that you are somebody, you're biding your time. Don't know if it's making you feel uncomfortable at work enough that you're taking this forward further. Okay. I don't know if you've taken it up higher or whatever, but do it organized. If you're going to do anything, do it, be professional about it, is what I'm trying to say in my complete roundabout waffly way. Okay, I will. Don't let pride come before. Okay, be humble occasionally when when it merits being humble. Sometimes it's like, what, you disagree, not agree to disagree, but sometimes you can't, it's not worth wasting breath on somebody will not change their ways, cannot see their own error of their own ways. And you're wasting so much energy trying to change them without, oh, I'm going to change them. No, it's you're just being kind, you're being polite, you're doing everything you're trying to do. And I just feel sometimes it's like this dog just sitting there patiently waiting for something to change. What is that dog called in Scotland? The one that sat for 14 years next to its owner's grave, its human's grave, when that person died, and he became a big celebrity. There's a bronze statue of him and everything, and he was that, but he was patient, and but he'd never moved on from his grief, from his life. Okay, where am I going with that for you, Jamie? I will. That was all just a metaphor in regards to what your situation is at the moment. And I feel very drawn to the fact that sometimes that's where pride comes into it. That's where sometimes, need to step away from this, from them, from the situation. And yeah, don't circumnavigate it, deal with it, and it will help you. Okay. And don't be petty. Not saying you're being petty, but I get the words don't be petty as well. All right, if that makes sense. Where are you going there? I feel that whatever it is you do work-wise, Billy, I get the impression that you do something that it It needs right, thank you. Don't know if you do caring or something or mentoring, but I feel very much that you somebody that if you see somebody struggling, you'll go and help them. I feel also that you have a lot of knowledge as well, and I feel also there's I don't know if you've been there 7 years, but I'm being given 7 years as well. So there'll be something significant about the change of 7 years. The time, like the 7 year itch. Okay, so it's that as well. All right, I'm just getting that 7 years. But also, where you going there, please? I'm being taken to September, and I feel like I want to take you through to November also. And I'm just being what's in September, please. I feel like September is a birthday, but also maybe in the middle or third week of September, there's an anniversary of a passing as well. All right, look around you, okay? And also, where do I go in there? Show me. I'm just being shown. Oh, okay. October is the anniversary of a passing, and 7th of September is your birthday. Okay, thank you. All right. But I just feel like there's been, I say, quite a few passings around you that have happened, by the way. I'm not killing anyone off, but I just feel like there's these coming up. But it's almost like in a 6 week period over numerous years, but it's like in a 6 week period of people seem to die around about that period of time over the years. Okay. Like my dad died 5 days before my 50th in 2014. And then my sister went in 2020, 5 days after my birthday in 2020. So it's like, really, thanks guys, but actually it's something to I say to celebrate. All right, because they it just reminds me, because I worry about, oh, I've forgotten their date they died. It's like, no, actually they lived. Okay, and it's reminding yourself that as well. You are alive also, Billy, and I feel that's quite important to acknowledge. I will, thank you. I don't know if you ever go, oh, bless. Okay. So that's quite poignant for you. All right. For my waffle, it means something to you. All right. So thank you. Um, thank you. Would you understand about your dad as well, please, liking dogs? And it's the Dalmatian or very similar breed. Okay. That I feel your dad would have said, good on you, Billy, go for it. All right. If you can afford it, to feed it, to work, to pay for insurance, for all of it. Okay, you got to take it on holiday too. And I feel Dad would have been saying to you all the practicalities about own dog, and it's almost like talking you out of it, but it just makes you like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of the insurance side of it. Oh, but it's all those things. He wasn't into dogs. Damn. Okay, we won't ignore it. Let's just say, in spirit side, he is giving me that impression, right? It's you being practical. Okay, thank you. So would you understand about you being practical anyway, okay, as opposed to Dad not liking dogs? Um, I will, thank you. There's also about I'm being shown a collar, and I'm being shown it looks like it's not leather. It's like like the fabric, but really really tight fabric. And I just feel like there's. So I don't know if you still got one from a previous pet, but I feel like I've got this, and it's a bit tattered around, frayed around the edges, and it just looks like it was well worn and it was well loved, and it belonged to a beautiful friend. Okay. Um, yeah. And I just feel that. All right. But there's spirit side as well now. Okay. I will. Thank you. And there's also, that's not a name for a Dalmatian. I'm just being given the name Precious for a Dalmatian, but I feel it's more like Gollum. Yeah, so I don't know if you're a Lord of the Rings fan or whatever, but I just feel Hobbit, all of that lot. But I just feel drawn to that is one of the names from there for your dog when you eventually get it. Okay, as opposed to Precious. All right. Um, I will. Thank you very much. I feel like I want to say to you, read more, take more notes, take it in, and then you can feel better within yourself and knowing what you need to know. That's a bit cryptic, but I hope that makes sense to you, Billy Diamonds. All right. So, um, yeah. So good luck to you, and let us know as and when you get your Dalmatian. All right. Um, yeah. Be patient. It will happen. All right, so I put those two back together again there. All right, so how are we doing? Right, so, um, oh, bless you. Okay. Right, Aileen Chiara Maria Weiberg. All right. You're so welcome, Billy. Hope that all made sense to you. So Aileen. All right. So you've been up there for quite a while as well, my lovely. So, a green animal. Right. I've been seeing a green bird in my mind last couple of days. Don't have a green bird, but I do have a green cobra. All right. Green snake. Now, some people think snakes are slimy. I personally think touch a snake and you'll realize they're not slimy. They're the most softest, smoothest, most amazing velvety feeling. They're quite cool, actually. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Okay, so Aileen, right? Oh, let's do that because I feel like I'm sliding off my lap. Aileen, would you understand? Would you understand, please? All right. I feel that there's healing needed around you, but also there's two people that's there's two people around you. I feel like I don't know if you're caring for them or you're doing more for them, but I feel like there's one's had an injury and I feel one's awaiting appointment, surgery, whatever. But I just feel that there's people around you that that you're helping out, okay, and that healing. But that healing also is for yourself too. And I feel very much that you're someone. I don't know if it's the mental health side of things. Now, mental health is we use our brains all the time, don't we? Me moving my hands all over the show, my brain's telling my hands to do that. Okay, I'm not thinking, let me move my hands here. All right, but I feel very much you're sometimes an overthinker, if that makes sense, Aileen. Okay, I will. Thank you very much. There's also, I feel, oh, okay, I will take that as well. Would you understand as well? You have you, okay? So would you oh, oh, you have ME, me. Thought you were just chatting me. No, ME. Okay, so that's your fatigue and everything. So I understand that. All right. So just shouting at me, but you weren't. Oh, it's been a long day. Okay. Would you understand about as well with the oh, okay, thank you. So yes, you're an overthinker, but they're helping you as opposed to you helping them. But that's something. It's like a role reversal. And so I feel like although they're helping you, I feel like you were helping them before all of this became too much for you. I feel also that you're on the alert as well, as in like like the sitting up with the focus of this snake, okay? And it's like don't know if you've got a short fuse, as in like your emotions, the possibly feeling of frustration and anger as well over a particular situation, also a particular decision around you as well. And I don't know if it's to do with finances, but I feel like you're ready to strike like the snake because you've had enough now, okay? And I just feel like it's just acknowledging that feeling, but that will get you nowhere, okay? It'll just see you tumbling down the hill, not literally, metaphorically, but it's just like, boof, you do that, it will unravel, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it's thank you for confirming that as well. All right, so it's just letting you know that be patient. All right, this is my snake impression, by the way. Okay, that one. Okay, all right. I will. I feel like there's I will. I will. Show me, show me, show me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will. So I feel like there's been June. Thank you. I'm being drawn to June as the 6th month of the year, but I'm also being taken to around about the 15th of June as a I don't know what's happening on the 15th of June. I'm trying to see, but I can't see what that is. Okay, let me have a look. Well, my illness is getting worse. That oh bless you. All right, and you're always on the alert. Oh bless you. All right, so lots of healing coming through to you. But I'm being drawn to around about the 15th of June. So I don't know if that's something you're already aware of, but I feel like there's an expectancy of some kind for around about the 15th of June. And I feel that is to do with I'm ringing bells. So I'm like literally ringing bells. So if there's like a wedding or a celebration of yours is the 27th of June, okay, but around about about the ringing of bells. So I just feel like so ringing of bells for me is either it's a christening or a wedding, but or the civil partnership. There's something going on around that time, okay? If you're not attending it, there'll be somebody close to you or that you know in your circle there that is having this. They've not had it yet, or they're renewing vows, something like that, if that makes any sense to you. Okay. Yeah, so just letting you know that. I will, thank you. You that is by June to get outside. Now let's hope so, my lovely. All right, but we're going to ring the bell. Get out. All right. There you go. Thank you. Barbara Windsor, my pub. All right, ringing the bell with the old Vic. We won't ignore the name Vic or Vicky, Victoria. Okay. And yeah, so it's just acknowledging that name also. And I feel like I will. Although it's a cobra, they do have rattlesnakes. Are cobras rattlesnakes? Okay, should need to watch more nature shows. But I feel like there's a little rattle to you, okay, and you do feel a bit rattled as well. But that again comes down to the Emmy and the emotional. It's that feeling of losing your control, losing your independence, having to rely on others, and feeling worthless. I just want to say to you that's where all the healing comes in, but also fierce. You are a fierce warrior. Remember that. All right. And it's just literally dealing with that. Don't let it define you. It does not define you. Just know, accept it for what it is, how you can live through it, how you can live with it, and how you can still enjoy your own quality of life. Okay. And I feel that's quite important to acknowledge. All right. Um, I have my own health issues and it's not fun. Okay. I can understand that and empathize. But what I'm saying is it's overcoming all of that. You have your good days and your bad days, but it's the good days and it's what you get out of it. Enjoy the birds singing. If you've got dogs, enjoy the dogs, enjoy others. It's just enjoy life as best you can. For when you have crappy days, you can pick yourself back up. All right. So it's just acknowledging that. Okay. So I will, thank you. And Tom. Who's the guy who plays Venom? Okay. The cute guy, okay, plays Mad Max as well. All right. Tom Hardy, got it. I just feel don't ignore the name Tom as well, Thomas around you, or Tommy, okay. And but I feel very much that I'm drawn to the warrior aspect of it, okay. In Mad Max, if you've seen the latest one with Tom Hardy in it, his character is goes through a hell of a lot of challenges, but he comes out of it. Okay, he deals with each one head on, and I feel that's just something for you to do, my lovely, is to deal with each thing head on. All right, but pace yourself. There you go. Snakes like to curl up in the sun, okay, and have a rest. Sometimes that's good for you. Recharge your batteries. All right. So, okay. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but we'll go with that because I've no idea. But Tommy, but Torbjörn, Yin, do apologise for your father, but for ruining his name. But yeah, just to let you know then that we've got him as well. All right. So don't get stuck on the Tom. It's a game of charades. Come on, I'm trying to figure out what I'm getting here. But there's so much love coming from the spirit world, and they're coming to you with that love. But it's also thank you. I'm getting the song sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll in. Okay. And it just sitting there and watching the water and the water lapping and just doing that. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's something you did with your dad, but I feel he was called Dobbin. That's pretty close-ish. Okay, I'm not just making it up. I got told once many moons ago, I've got a Peter here, the medium said, but it's not Peter, but it sounds like Peter, but it's not Peter. I'm thinking, I don't know any Peters. And actually, it's Pater, which is what I asked my dad to bring through just before he passed. And boom, he did. So, yeah, but the medium didn't know that word, but she knew it sounded like, but it wasn't, but it sounded like. Okay, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All All right. So just know that your dad, what a great smile your dad had. I feel like, I don't know if he did singing or he used his ears a lot, but I feel like I'm almost tuning music. I can hear perfect pitch or something, but it's just this, okay? Um, Oh, bless you. Okay. But it's just this, there's music as well, but perfect, beautiful, um, just beautiful music in the background. But it's the vibration music as well. Um, and I will, I will. I don't know if you use megahertz or whatever to help you calm or bring you raise your oh, he's a musician, get in there. Okay. But the hertz and like the megahertz, that sort of thing. But the difference in that and the music, and I just feel very passionate with that. Okay. So and it can help you with regards to just bringing yourself down, bringing yourself up, making you smile, or when you feel sad, those kind of things. And I'm just smiling big smiles again because I just feel your dad is so pleased. I don't know if your dad, when he smiled, had this like quite deep lines in his face, or and he just feels like he just makes you feel like he had a very are you saying I can't see if he's saying rugged face or ragged face, but maybe a mixture of both, all right? Because he's just laughing, okay? And I've been listening to the tuning music before I got sick. Oh, bless you. Yep, so that makes sense as well. All right. So, okay. But he's just laughing. He says, as I say, I can't hear if he's saying ragged face or rugged, but he's laughing at this, okay? But he's chuckling in respect of just bringing you up. Um, you are my daughter. You have much strength and much love and much kindness, compassion. Why not put some of that back into you? Because you deserve to look after you. You have your son and your mum, they are helping you, but it's you looking after you also. Okay. And that is the mental health side of it, the emotional side of it. Okay. So it's knowing that. So please take his love, his gratitude, and his blessings. Okay. There's something about blessings as well. He's also given me Peter. I know I've just mentioned Peter, but it does sound like Peter, but it sounds like Peter as opposed to Peter or Pete. Okay, but Peter. Okay, sounds like that. All right. Okay, I will. I don't know if you just had your nails done or something, but I'm being drawn to the right hand, but the fingers of the right hand, your right hand. So I don't know if there's something you've just been doing, or been working on, but that's what I'm getting. I'm being drawn to your right hand. Okay. So it's just saying, I'm holding her hand, your right hand. He's holding your hand. And I feel that's something that is just letting you know, I've got you. I've got you. Okay. So just remember that and enjoy your visualization with your great granddad. All right. Because it's in here and in here. So thank you for that, my lovely. All right. So that's that one there. Okay. What we got? Got a few minutes left. Let's have a look. So we'll take that one off of there. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. Right. May I get a bird? Let's have a look quickly for Davy Jones. Are you still there, Davy? He says, Sarah, sorry about that. So please, okay, let's have a look in a minute. Let's just see, because I've only got a couple of minutes, but Davy Jones, are you there? No, no, no. Oh, yes, you are. Okay. So Davy Jones, if I can just choose one very quickly for you. I've just come up with the tiger's eye hair looking up at the moon. Okay. Now I've just read somewhere I'm a Scorpio, caught on the with Libran tendencies because caught on the cusp. But I feel not saying that's what you are, by the way. But I was just looking at the moon, beautiful Scorpio or Scorpion moon at the moment, in the UK anyway. Don't know what it's like in the rest of the world. But I just always look at hairs and I just feel drawn to this beautiful beastie looking up at the moon. Now I don't know if you're drawn to the moon there, Davy, but I feel very drawn to that. Really show me, show me. I will. Okay, I don't know. Let's have a look. Show me. Would you understand, please, Davy, about um, being interested in the pagan side of things, like druids or Mother Earth, the goddess, that sort of thing? Would that make any sense to you, please, my lovely? Because I've been drawn to the ground, to being balanced, to spending time with Mother Nature more so than the rest, if that makes no sense to you. Also, I feel like I want to be. I will. I feel like I want to be doing a lot of talking. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but on about you, Davy. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking, but I feel like I'm not being allowed to be as freely speech spoken as I would like to be. It's like everything I say, everything I do is being scrutinized, is being picked up, is being oh, you shouldn't act that way, you shouldn't do this. Would that make sense to you, please? Because I feel that is why you're looking up and it's just like, give me the strength to carry on. Okay, that's how I'm feeling there. Okay, where are you there, please? Um, I will. And also, I feel like you've got, I don't know if you've got a really good friend around you, feels like a gentleman, just feels like somebody that's your strength and your support. And I feel like they're like a brother from another mother kind of thing. And they're just somebody that's, yes, about talking. Thank you. I just feel that's very important to acknowledge them here on the earth plane. But I also feel there's somebody in spirit side. Um, um, Okay. I don't know if it's I don't want to kill dad off, but I just feel it's either dad or dad's dad, so your granddad, okay? If that makes sense to you. But this gentleman just makes you feel like he's maybe about 5'9" ish. Don't know if he had issues with arthritis and that, but oh he just right, show me. Right, show me your dad. Oh, bless you. Okay, thank you. But would you understand about him having problems with his hands, just say leading up to his passing? Now, I don't know if it's arthritis, rheumatoid, whatever, but I just feel like either you're on the cusp of Libra Scorpio. Don't know what I am. No idea. 23rd of October. There you go. That's all I know. Got told that years ago, and it stuck with me. But would you understand? Coming back to Dad, you have the issue with the hand. I do apologise then, but it just showing that's just letting you know how close Dad is to you. Okay. I feel Dad is making me feel. I don't know if he had issues with his chest area, like his I don't know, his lungs or heart. Show me, please. I feel more drawn to the heart area, and I just feel like I want to give. Um, okay, thank you. Don't know if you've been. Thankfully, okay, it's temporary for you. That's good. But with regards to the heart area, would you understand about the for Dad to do with his passing, please, in regards to the heart area or the lungs? I can't. It's almost like this. It's inside, and it's like it's not being clear whether it's the heart or the lungs, but I feel it's here. Okay. Show me, show me. I will, thank you. But he just wants to reaffirm that it is me, he says, that's been around you. You see him in your peripheral vision. Thank you, lungs and heart. Well, there you go. Answers that, doesn't it? So thank you. But he's just saying you see him in your peripheral vision. And it's like I'm giving you a bit of guidance. But when I was alive, you never took any notice anyway. You always did your own thing. But he says it in a jokey way. He doesn't say it in a derogatory or judgmental way. Okay. He's just making me feel like he's got giving you a wink as well. But he's also raising not a big glass, but a little glass. He's just saying in moderation. In moderation. Okay, if that makes sense to you. But he says it with a wink and a smile and well, wink and a smile. There you go, in moderation. Um, it's giving me the letter C as well, and I feel like that's I don't know if it's a Carrie, a Karen, a Claire, but it begins. It's a lady with the letter C. Okay. Um, can't see. It looks might be a Claire actually. And Dad's just said eclair, and he's just saying, oh, I liked my food. I liked his what's an eclair? It's an eclair, isn't it? It's like a puffy pastry thing, isn't it? Mon Dieu, it's not puffy pastry at all. Okay, it's a show pastry, I believe. Show. Anyway, but he's just going off. He's saying, I'm going to go and watch all the shows like Master Chef, all of that kind of thing. Okay, I can't see if he did proper cooking. He's calling it proper cooking, but I feel Dad enjoyed watching but things to do with cooking, if that makes sense. And I'm being shown you. I don't know if you do cooking yourself, Davy, but I feel like cooking is a way of entertaining yourself, of losing yourself from the rest of the world. It's focusing on something other than what's going on around you. Okay, so okay, don't ignore the name C for a female around you. But just to look around you, okay? People that you're in contact with, and I don't just mean barely. They're part of your life or the life of somebody that you love. Okay, the C is their female. Okay, where is Dad going now? Um, okay, but he's just. I will. He's given me February as well, and he's given me the 18th. I feel it's February the 18th, and I feel that that is no, it's not an anniversary of a passing. I'll give you that anyway, just in case. But I feel like it's just I feel it's more to do with a birthday. I will. Thank you. Would you be aware, please, very quickly? I understand I've gone over, but would you be aware, please, Davy, of Dad passing just before a birthday, please? Not his birthday, but just before a birthday, please. Very close to the birthday. Like I said earlier, my dad passed 5 days before my 50th, so it was just before someone's birthday. Okay. Yeah, I've run out of time. I've gone over 5 minutes, and Veronica will duff me up. And yeah, so just after. Oh, just after. Okay. Well, if you go the next year, it's just before. Okay, but just after. So sorry about that. But please, I'm just giving you this information because your dad is so like, I can come through. He says, I can come through. And I feel like this sort of thing would have not freaked him out, but he wouldn't have really fully believed in it, but actually he's over that side now and he's believing in it, and he just wants to say, I am sitting on your shoulder, not literally the size of your dad, but is this little spark, he says, just sitting on your shoulder to let you know I'm listening. All right, I'm listening, he says. Okay, so I feel like you're talking to him, or he just says, don't keep it all in, talk to him. All right, so you take care. Wish you everyone well. Sorry I didn't get round to everyone, but please know that that love and that healing and spirit always around you. And I'm going to go and cleanse my animals now. So thank you for your time, and hopefully see you all in 2 weeks' time. Be well, enjoy the sunshine, but do it in moderation. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye bye.